Finally, I wanted to turn to some more wide, more general considerations about fair pay. Fairness in the broadest sense should probably include some recognition of the issues around low pay. However, the 20-to-1 multiple that Will Hutton is looking at really doesn't address this. Now, that's no fault of Mr. Hutton's. The remit has been set by the government. But to take the lowest point as a given and only address the highest pay doesn't really address the questions around low pay at all. And when you look at low pay, even in the public sector, you find that many of the lowest rates are even below the living wage of £7 an hour. So the whole question of low pay is left out of the issue. On top of that is the fact that although the government's policy is for the lowest pay to get a pay rise over the next couple of years, many won't in fact receive it. If anyone here is from local government, you'll know that you won't get that £250 underpinning, despite the government having promised it to other groups like the civil service and the NHS. A couple of other points to make, I think, before I finish, will be that fairness isn't simply about the bottom and the top. It's also about how we pay people with key skills and how we value those skills. And in that, and I know Josie is going to talk about this a little bit more, the whole question of valuing jobs and valuing jobs equally and making sure that pay for men and women is equal is a very, very important part of fairness. However, in some parts of the public sector, the way that fairness and equality has been achieved is that men's pay has been cut and reduced downwards, and therefore the pay that's given to women who are in, many of whom are in some key jobs in the public sector, social care roles and so on, their low rates, relatively low rates at least, have simply been perpetuated by this process. And so perhaps the way we equalise pay and the way we look at equality and fairness has to be examined as well. So I suppose I'll finish with that. I think the Hutton Review is significant. I think it raises some very, very important issues. I think, however, there are some broader issues as well, which, if it's to be any use, I think it should consider as well. But we'll see what happens. Thanks very much.